Welcome to M2 Hockey and HockeyShare.com. Today's video we're going to talk about driving off the half wall and across the goal line. So one of the parts of making a good drill is to isolate a specific situation in the game. And one of the biggest things that players need to understand as they're developing is the different seams that open up during gameplay and the different maneuvers and tactics that will actually open these seams up. And then most importantly, once they find the seams, how do you actually exploit the seam and how do you enter the seam with speed and how do you make a play? So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to show you the beginning of a drill that basically works on driving off this half wall here, driving to the net with a couple puck protections. We're going to explain the seams that open up during this drill, but most importantly, understand that this is a base for a drill. So you can turn this into a cycle, make it work off of that. You can do a couple different variations. You can be creative, but this is just the one segment of the actual drill so that you understand the seams that we're looking for. So if we start off, we're going to come over here. And you can see I've got two cones set up down here. I've got a low cone and I've got a cone that's closer to the net. And so what we're going to work on is we're actually going to work on coming down here off the hash marks. We're going to drop in. We're going to protect the puck, back around. We're going to come in, protect the puck now against this cone, and we're going to come in, finish with a shot. So really what we're working on here is movement coming down, maybe dropped in from the point, maybe coming off the half wall here, offensive zone options. We're dropping in. Again, this is a drill that's going to work great off of a cycle where maybe we got a player here, leaves the puck here, and you're catching a defenseman in transition following that player up ice, which is obviously the key for a cycle here. So now we're going to come in, we're going to protect here, we're going to use good body protection here, we're going to reach that puck back out, protect against the second player here, come in and fire the puck. So the actual execution here is once you come around this cone and protect here, your seam has opened up here. So basically what we're mimicking in this drill is we've created a little bit of space off this defenseman. Again, could be off the cycle, could just be off of acceleration down this wall. So we've created a little space. You got maybe the center support here in the corner because most teams play one of two options, either center on point or center down low for support. In this case, pretend like we've got a center support right there, and now we're going to protect off of that guy. So my seam is actually around in here, so it's opening up back up towards these hash marks. So as I go through this, I want to come here, I want to explode back in, and I want to take the ice back to the middle here. So as you come through, again, here, protect, accelerate, and drive. So as we go through here, really make sure that there's an acceleration. Most players, what they'll do is they'll protect here, and then it's just a coasting motion through here into the second one. We want to make sure that as they come around this, they're going to be accelerating. We can do that one of two ways. Off of puck protection, if you're engaged with the player here, with the defending player, you're going to want to use a heel drive here, protect out, and in. If you've created enough space to get away from the player, then come through here, get a crossover, so you reclaim ice this direction. You're creating space off your second attacker. Come in, accelerate, and take your shot. Hope you find these tips helpful. We'll see you next time at M2 Hockey and HockeyShare.com.